We always hear about that artistic struggle where someone, grew up in an orphanage and they overcame, terrible hardship, and then they were able to take all that sort of angst and then turn it into roles. But does someone have to go through all that? Can someone be from a great upbringing, their parents paid for their college education, and then they can somehow turn that on and tap into that dark side that they don't want to admit within a nice party of people that they have, but everybody does have it? Do you have to struggle?
I don't know anybody who hasn't been through pain. I know very wealthy people, and they're some are friends of mine, but the size of the house and the model of the car and the clothes that you wear to mask your humanity and your vulnerability is nothing real. I mean, you can go into many, many mansions and meet misery in the face. I mean, so an actor who's grown up in privilege, it doesn't mean that his father did not abuse him.
Right.
It does not mean his mother was not insane. It means the appearance of perfection was there.
Right.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, fascinating. So going back to the most talented actors making it in Hollywood, you'd mentioned many factors. What does work ethic play into that? And what if somebody has so many things, especially work ethic, but is somehow lacking in something else and never makes it? I mean, can you fail at having a great work ethic and really try to make it in this business?
Well, I think what you're talking about, having a great work ethic and still failing, that applies to any business. I mean, you can know everything, but if you don't know anybody, whatever you know becomes insignificant because you have no path to realize your dream. You have to have a mission, a path. Some people are very lucky and very fortunate, and they exchange sexual favors or whatever it is, and they get ahead, or whatever, no pun intended. But the fact of the matter is that just being talented only, it's kind of and this is my opinion, a naive thought in terms of making it, because it's called show business. And if you have a nice face and a nice body, that's okay. But you have no understanding of the industry, you can be used for some period of time, but the time that you're being used, you should be leveraging. A friend of mine says this, and I believe it now. He says this is the pimp and hoe game. He says as long as you're not the one wearing the fishnets and pumps all the time, it's a good game to be in. As long as you pimp it sometimes too. But if you're just, because I don't look good in fishnets and pumps. That's one of the things that I have a problem with. You don't want to see that picture. But the fact of the matter is that the agents and the managers go out there in their fishnets and pumps and provide something for you that you're paying your percentage to. So talent is one aspect of it, but the business of making sure that your talent is leveraged to your benefit also. You should own something. You should own your own content at some point. And right now, listen, two guys made a feature film with 2 cell phones. So you're waiting to be discovered, and I'm just